Let's make this beautiful flare dress with fringe sleeve. So this dress is actually suitable for a child or an adult. It's cut the same way, so let me show you the steps to making this simple flare dress. Hello, good night. This is Sharon from Everything Beautiful. So tonight I want to show you how to make a flare dress, and you will fold your fabric as if you're making a flare skirt. It's just the same. So let me take you through the steps. So when you purchase your fabric, the fabric has the side where they cut it, and it has the selvage side. Now you are going to keep the selvage side here. Okay, so it's going to be like that, and you're going to fold it in two. So you're going to have two selvage here, and you'll do the same as if you're cutting your skirt. So this side will be the folded side. Now you're going to take the folded side and place it on to the straight side where the selvage is. So this is what it's looking like. I'm actually going to turn the fabric now. So as you can see, it's turned because I have to position it so you can see how I'm cutting the dress. So as I said before, it's just folded as if you're cutting a flare skirt. All right, so the first thing you want to do, you want to draw a line at the top here, and you want to ensure that the line is the length or a little bit longer than your shoulder length. Okay, so that's what I did here. This is the line. So here's the line that will indicate your shoulder line. Okay, so I mark 1 inch down, and that is for the neckline, and 3 inches wide. Okay, that's the basic neckline for an adult. And then I measure from here to here the width of the shoulder, and if the shoulder is 16, you're going to use half. And then I came down 1 inch for my slant, and then I cut through. Now the next line that is important is your bust line. So this is the bust line, and this is where the sleeve, the armhole, as a matter of fact, actually falls. So I hope you understand. So I drew the armhole, and I have videos on how to do a bodice pattern, and there are a lot of videos on YouTube. Okay, it's just that we're going to turn this into a dress, and the top here, which is very important, here you can make it as wide as you want. So I'll cut it and then show you what to do. As a matter of fact, so after doing that, the next step is to get the length of my dress. And how do I do that? So this line here is very important. This here is the highest part of the neck. So I'll just put the tape measure on this line here, and I want to be able to get the length, mark the length. So I just use this line to mark the length right around here. Okay, so you keep the tape measure on the line, which is right here. As I said, this line indicate the highest part of the neck. Okay, so that's what I did, just like how you would actually do the do your flare skirt. So now we have our dress. Another thing you can do, if you don't want the side so wide, you can actually come in a little bit with the side like that. So I will cut it, and then we'll move on. So what I did now is that I got myself 2 pieces of extra fabric here, and I went down about 3 inches or 4 inches deeper for the front of the dress. Of course, you know that the front neckline is deeper than the back neckline most of the time. So I trace it on to another piece of fabric. I also did the same thing with the back, and the back won't be using a zipper. I will just be cutting the lining, and it will be using just a hook or a button and a buttonhole, or a little loop and a buttonhole. So I've traced it also, and I will cut it and let you see. So here I've got the back neckline, all right, and what I'll be doing, I will be just slitting the back and the front, so I'll mark it there, not the back and the facing where I want it to stop. So let me just do it and let you see. So this is as I said, it will be using a loop and a button, not a zipper. If you want to put a zipper in it, you're gonna have to make the back a little bit 1 inch or 2 inches wider than the front. So this is what it's looking like. So I will now, this is what it's going to be like. All right, so that is the back facing. You'll put a little loop there, and this is the front, and this is the front facing. What you will do, you'll stitch it right around. After stitching it, you will give it little slits. Because it's round, you have to do that, okay? And then you will turn it over and give it an edge stitch, and I have a video on that. So you'll do that to the back and the front. But before you do that to the back, you're going to have to make a little loop. So I'll stitch a little loop, or just fold it and let you see. So this is what the little loop looks like. So you will fold it and just stitch it like that. All right, do like this, and then you put it on the right side, and you stitch right around, come down, go up and stitch. When you reach here, you give it a little slit here to free it after you stitching. So this is going to be like a V, so you're going to stitch it, come like this, you know, like a little